Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and amongst other things, today I'm going to show you how I store my scraps. We all have them. What do you do with yours? How do you store them? I spent £10 in Sainsbury's on my storage solution, which I think is quite genius. Yeah, it's just I've got to use these scraps. So I'm going to show you my system for storing my scrap paper and card. Quite a while ago on my channel, I showed a video where I highlighted the problem I have with all my scraps. I cannot bear to throw scraps away. And I thought if I'm going to use them, I need to have a storage solution that is intuitive and is going to encourage me to use up my scraps. So I've bought one of these magazine folders, box files from Sainsbury's. It was £4 and I've gone for this kind of greyish marble effect because that's going to one day hopefully tie in with my decor when I actually get round to decorating my craft room. And this is 6 inches wide and it's designed for A4 size products. I've been storing my scraps for quite some while and I have bowed it a bit. So that was £4. I then spent £6 on clear plastic wallets and I have organised my scraps into various colours. So in this envelope here, these were 3 for £1.50, so I've got 12. I'm not using all of them for this storage, but the majority of them, so that worked out at £6. Yeah, so I've got browns, golds, beiges, and I've got a mixture of patterned paper and my backgrounds and cardstock, craft cardstock in there. So that's browns and golds and beiges. Then I've gone through the rainbow. So I've got reds and pinks and again patterned paper and my backgrounds. Orange and yellow. Look, even tiny little scraps I'm saving, because I can cut a couple of butterflies out of that. Not much in the yellow and orange section. Then I have got, going in rainbow order, Richard of York, Gave. I've got greens. So green is fairly substantially full. Again, patterned papers and my own splodgy backgrounds. Then we've got blue. You can tell that I do a lot with blue because this is bulging, absolutely bulging. So I'm going to have to use a lot of this up. And then the purples and lilacs in here. Again, patterned paper and my backgrounds. Then we get into black, white and cream, and there's also some white pearlescent in there. And then finally silver and grey, patterned paper, sparkle paper, and my backgrounds. And this box sits to the right of my desk on the floor at the moment, but it's within easy reach. So I've got 9 wallets in there. I've also then in my desk drawer that you can't see got another plastic wallet with packaging and acetate. Might come in handy for projects. For example, I bought a lot of graphic 45 things recently and the packaging that comes with that is really nice, and I'm going to actually fussy cut these little bits to make little elements for tiny 3x3 cards. So look at your packaging, don't waste it. I've then got a plastic wallet with tiny pieces in. This was on an envelope that somebody sent me some happy mail in. I have a feeling it might have been Kath S. So tiny pieces are in here, and some dictionary bits, but yeah, just lots of little tiny pieces. So when I'm thinking, oh, I want a little tiny doodah, I can look through here for inspiration. And then I've got one of these wider plastic wallets that has got multicoloured papers in. So for example, I could have put that in the pinks, but it's got a bit of purple in it. So I've got all my multicoloured scraps in here. Again, patterned papers and backgrounds. In my other drawer, I've got a thin plastic clear wallet that has got elements for cards that I've already made, completed toppers, and I've got another box wallet that has got bigger pieces of A4 in black and white that I could use for card blanks that aren't A4 sheets. So I thought the clear plastic wallets were good because I can see what colours are in each wallet. I'm getting into a really good system of every time I create scraps, I put them away in the appropriate wallet. And I just thought you'd be interested to see that. I have, of course, also got my little toilet roll core, which has got my little strips of favourite pattern papers in to do my grouting technique, and that sits on my desk in a little caddy. And I've made some cards today out of scraps of backgrounds that I've been working on for other projects. So this is a birthday card for somebody, and a little scrap of background here, a little scrap of black card, some Tim Holtz clippings, enamel dots. I wished I hadn't put the enamel dots on actually, and I've used this floral stamp set from Woodware. I do like Woodware stamps, not sponsored, but I think they're very reasonably priced and very good quality. And I've stamped a sentiment inside and part of the stamp. And it just to show you, you don't need to, you see a stamp like that and you think, oh, that's big, or at least I do, because you know I like small things. You don't need to use the whole stamp. Find a portion that you like and stamp off onto some scrap paper to, you know, save getting your mat dirty. And I've made an envelope picking up on the turquoise and the lime green enamel dots, so that needs to be written and go off to somebody for a birthday card. And then I've made another birthday card on a bigger piece. Haven't used sequins for years and years and years, and I thought, oh, it's a little bit of blue and a little bit of green in this background, and used the same stamp but a bigger portion of it, a couple of sequins in shades of blue and green, and stamped happy birthday, and again it's the same inside. So I'm using my scraps. I needed to create a lot of backgrounds for a project that I've been working on, which I can't share with you yet, but watch this space. And I've made a mermaid card for somebody that I know likes mermaids. And inside I've just stamped the little pound stamps, the fish and the urchin. And then we've got the lovely Althea, I think her name is, on the front there, stamped in black nocturne. I used my stamp platform. It's on a brusho background, which is, by looks of things, turquoise, purple and ultramarine. With the purple you do get a little bit of red coming through. I've stamped the mermaid in black as I have this little doodah here. I'm going to put some glossy accents on those little bits in a minute. I've stamped the fish in a mixture of Twilight and Warm Breeze Versifying Clair. The Twilight is a lovely colour actually and gives a softer silhouette than the black. I really like that, and I think I'm going to start using that more for the Lavinia stamps. But look at the little speckles you get and the different colours you get from those Brusho powders. And then I've just adhered a couple of enamel dots, clear enamel dots, and a little bit of that holographic glitter, because it wouldn't be Lavinia without a little bit of glitter, would it? So yeah, I'm trying to use my scraps up. I've got a lot of cards I need to make, batch make, and I am going to make them all from scraps. So that's that. Finally today I have had some happy mail, and it has come all the way from Canada, and I've retrieved this off the front of the Jiffy bag. This is from the lovely Thelma Hall, who is running a birthday challenge at the moment. I'll link her channel down below. I have done a VR for her. Bless her, this is an entry into my Glad to Be Alive challenge, and she posted it according to the customs label on the 2nd of June, and here we are. It is the 17th of August and it has just arrived. I've just cut into the top of the bag, but I haven't peeked inside. She did email me to say that she's done a video showing what she's made, so I shall watch that later today. Oh, need to blur that out, don't I? Right. Oh, we've got all kinds of goodies here. Look at this. So we've got a little topper made out of packaging with some fussy cut leaves and 3D flowers. Look at the sparkle on that. This is interesting, like a little rosette type flower. It's just made out of packaging. It's a really good idea. That's why I've got that little plastic wallet of packaging that I've shown you. What else have we got? Oh, we've got a Memdex card, and it says believe, and it's got, now I don't know whether that butterfly's come off something else or whether it should be stuck on there. I can fix that. I think it's supposed to be like that, 3D, and there's a little holographic background on that one there. Isn't that gorgeous? And then it's stuck onto this die cut flower that's got a little bit of copper or rose gold foiling in it, and it says believe. We've got some layers of strips of paper that are pleated down here. That's a really nice technique. I've seen somebody else do that recently, and then it's all layered up with a little bit of burlap and some ribbon and some eyelash trim and pom-pom trim and sparkly yarn and some little flowers there. Let's have a look on the back. Oh, it's a tag. That's good, isn't it? So this bit is plain, but we've got little flowers there with little gemmies and beads in. And then on the back, I've got her details. She lives in a fantastic place. I'm not obviously going to share her address, but it's called Medicine Hat, which is that Alberta, Canada? Yeah, Medicine Hat. What an evocative sounding name. And she says she loves purples, pinks, flowers, butterflies. Oh, she's divorced with one daughter who is in her 30s, and she has no children yet. I was 32 or more when I had my first Thelma, so there's hope yet. My birthday is September the 30th, which is the same as my father-in-law's, and of course I know that because I've just entered her birthday challenge. I am a Nana. Let's pop that back in there. So on the back we've got little flowers there. Fantastic. And there's, oh gosh, there's lots of stuff here. Now look, I've been really rude. There's a card and I've left the card. Let's open the card. Oh, look. It's fairies and butterflies. Oh. It says, especially for you. And there's glossy accents over the butterflies and the fairy wings, and there's some sparkle pen on there. And we've got, this is on textured card, and some lilac and then cream card. And this is my BB Craft stamp, Thelma H. So these are obviously stamps from BB Crafts, and I don't know whether these little drops here are glow in the dark. I'll have to put it up on the shelf and see. And then it says, oh, she's written this on June the 1st. Hi Ashley, this is getting mailed out tomorrow, so you'll know how long this takes. Lol. There does seem to be a disparity between the States and Canada. States seems to take about 2 weeks for us to get mail there, and about the same, but can be longer back. Canada can be the same, but the lovely Dawn Gardner who subscribes to me, she sent me something and that took an absolute age to get here, and she thought it was lost, as did Thelma. So I've posted my birthday card out to you, Thelma. I don't know whether you will get it soon. I posted it out last week. I hope it gets to you before your challenge closes. These are my entries to your Glad to Be Alive challenge. Thank you for giving me your address and letting me enter. And all the way from Alberta, yes it is Alberta, Canada, Thelma Hall. And then, so that'll be going up on my shelf. And then there's a letter here, which I'm going to read off camera. That looks like it's got personal details in, which I don't want to share. And then we've got, oh, hold on, this came out of the card. So this is the ATC, and it looks like we've got some kind of sculpture paste at the top and down the sides. Little flowers, they're cute, aren't they? They look like little tulips, and a stenciled flower there. Lots of skills and techniques going on here. You raise kindness to an art. Isn't that a lovely saying? I've not heard that before. And it's 1 of 1, Thelma Hall's, and it's got her birth date on. Lovely. So that'll go in my ATC box. So yes, we've got a pocket letter. Look at all this gorgeousness. So lots and lots of these flowers. We've got little ribbon flowers and little paper flowers that have all got little pearl gemmies and beads inside, and a couple of diamante gems. And then there's a piece of, it looks like it's a whole piece of white card that's foiled in green, like a foliage, floral foliage pattern. And that's been cut to fit in the pockets. But look at this. Look at this tassel. I need to watch Rosemary You Rock Art to watch her tassel tutorials. And I think Jovi from Creating with Jovi, or yeah, she does tassel tutorials. So I've certainly got the yarn to do it. So yeah, I need to watch how to do that. And this is from Thelma Hall, May 21. She made this. And then there's flowers on the back. Isn't that lovely? So that'll go in my pocket letter collection. Thank you. And then finally, I was hoping this was going to be a quick one, but no, you know me, I can rub it on for England. By the way, thank you. I know I'm behind with the comments again. I'm just so tired at the moment that when I've got time to respond to them, I'm falling asleep in bed. But my back is so much better now. Thank you very much. And I did mention in the video that my daughter and her boyfriend have both tested positive for COVID. They've both lost their sense of taste and smell, which is awful for a chef, isn't it? I hope his sense of taste comes back. But they're doing okay. They're just self-isolating. So I can't get into this. She's tied this into a good knot. Oh, there we go. So I've got a pencil with the Canadian flag on it, which needs sharpening. It's got a nice rubber on the end. Pencils are always useful. And then, oh, in this lovely little organza bag, which will be repurposed, is lots of little goodies. So I've got a Canada pin badge. I've got some of those flowers that are on the pocket letter. I've got a Christmas, oh no, it's not, it's a Canadian napkin. Look at the bear. I love that with the footprints. And then is that a Canada goose? We get a lot of those in the UK, don't we? I remember when they were quite a rare thing in the early 70s. We've got a canoe. We've got the maple leaf. We've got, I presume that's a moose. Now my Canadian maple syrup, my Canadian geography isn't very good, so I don't know whether those are supposed to be particular mountains, but that'll go in my napkin collection. And then I've got, oh look, I've got some metal butterflies. You could use them either way. You could have them that way, which is quite steampunky, or the other way, which is kind of like diamante. That's useful. Some more flowers, some little sequins, butterflies and hearts, and those are cute, aren't they? Oh look, some tiny little roses, pearl roses, and some gemmies. So Thelma, your very kind, generous package got here in the end. I shall resurrect the butterfly onto the Memdex card. I need to start storage for my Memdex cards. So I hope you enjoyed my storage solution for scrap paper. I'll be coming on in a few videos time, probably next week or the week after, to show you how I'm going to store all of my ATCs from my Glad to Be Alive challenge. I'd love it if you subscribed. If you're not already, please give me a big thumbs up, and it would be even more fabulous if you could hit that bell to be notified when I next upload a video. Take care everybody, I'll be back soon. Bye now.